30 years ago, many Africans saw Europe and America as models to follow. Today, something has changed. Across social media, protests, and political debates, anti-Western sentiments are growing. Young Africans increasingly criticize France, question America, and openly support countries like Russia and China. But why? What happened? And is this shift based on reality or frustration? To understand what's happening, we need to go back in time. For decades after independence, many African leaders and intellectuals admired Western democracies. Students dreamed of studying in London, Paris, and New York. Western education, technology, and institutions were seen as symbols of progress. America represented opportunity. Europe represented development. But admiration didn't always mean equality. Many Africans still remembered colonialism and foreign intervention. These memories never truly disappeared. In 2011, NATO intervened in Libya. Western governments argued that intervention would protect civilians. Muammar Gaddafi was removed, but Libya descended into chaos. Militias emerged. Weapons spread across the Sahel. Instability affected Mali, Niger, Burkina Faso, and beyond. To many Africans, Libya became evidence that Western interventions could create more problems than solutions. Others argue that Libya's problems began long before NATO, and that blaming the West alone ignores internal factors. The debate continues, but perceptions changed. For decades, France maintained strong influence in West Africa. Military bases, economic ties, political alliances. But in recent years, anti-French protests have spread across Mali, Burkina Faso, and Niger. Critics accuse France of protecting its interests. Supporters argue France helped fight terrorism. Military coups further complicated the situation. As French troops left, Russia gained influence, and social media amplified anti-French narratives. Unlike previous generations, young Africans no longer rely solely on Western media. TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, X, alternative voices emerged. Pan-African influencers gained millions of followers. Videos criticizing France, America, and colonial history spread rapidly. But misinformation also spread. Algorithms rewarded outrage, and competing powers began fighting information wars online. Public opinion became more polarized. China built roads, railways, and infrastructure. Russia presented itself as an anti-colonial partner. Many Africans welcomed these relationships. But critics warn that dependence on any foreign power carries risks. China seeks economic interests. Russia seeks strategic influence. Western countries pursue their own interests too. Perhaps no country acts purely out of generosity. International politics is often about interests, not friendship. Despite criticism, millions of Africans still migrate to Europe and America. Western universities remain highly respected. Trade relations continue. Aid and investment remain significant. Anti-Western sentiment doesn't necessarily mean anti-Western people. It often reflects frustrations with history, inequality, and foreign policy. And many Africans criticize Russia and China as well. The reality is more complicated than social media suggests. Perhaps the biggest lesson is this. The struggle for influence in Africa never ended. Only the players changed. The question is no longer whether Africa should choose the West, Russia, or China.